Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. So in the last episode we finally got the glass up and running over here, and there's a few other things we want to keep an eye on just to see whether we are in fact doing everything we should be doing. I think all of this is working, but we'll come back to it. We also spent a fair bit of time working on our power setup, and I think in the end, the issue really was, I still don't really know, and people are telling me that maybe these pipes are overpressured, which I don't think they are. None of them need to have a more than 1 per second throughput, 1 unit per second throughput. They're all kind of working, so maybe that is too much. How much does this actually give off? And oh yeah, steam high is too much. It is in fact too much high steam. So how much steam? Okay, you know what we'll do? Let me upgrade this one to a pipe 2, and then it splits off from there. So hopefully that helps it out a little bit. Maybe that will in fact help it out a little bit. Yeah, maybe that is in fact gonna sort things out a little. So the thing is, oh, look at this thing running. And so with that thing running, does this give us enough power? No, it does not. So I think it does give us power. It doesn't output anything, is it? Okay, what I'm gonna do is this. So clearly I shouldn't be doing more of them, but this one is giving me more of them. This is 1 megawatt. That's 500 kilowatt, 500. I don't know. Output is, so see, the output isn't great. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove that one as well. So I think this is the only other setup that I managed to find from other YouTube as well. I didn't really spend a lot of time looking. Was something similar to this, where the flywheel came in first, and actually they've actually put multiple ones on the same one here. So why is this not working? Because maybe because there's no need for it to work, and so the flywheel is setting up more. Okay, well that's what I'm going to do over here quickly. I'm just going to remove these two, put an extra flywheel in here. Maybe actually try 2 flywheels, because I don't quite know. So the flywheel is basically that little buffer. So it's generating a little bit of a buffer there. So now everything is working, but the flywheel is storing any extra power that we can't use. And I think that's the plan here. So I'll do multiple flywheels here. Let's say at least 2 flywheels here and into 2 generators. So let's grab a couple of flywheels. 1, 2 flywheels, and we'll see how this works. I think we should be all good with all of our stuff, and I think that should really give us everything we need. Presumably these are running full steam. Yeah, I believe they are. That flywheel is clearly dropping down a little bit in terms of its capacity, up to 2 megawatts now being drawn. 3 harvester has been researched. Okay, excellent. We should get this done pretty quickly. Let's do a quick deliver here. Well, there's a lot of stuff being delivered. Don't worry too much about that. Open the research ship engine. The ship engine 2 is under research at the moment. Okay, so we did the 3 harvesters, so we can start building some 3 harvesters. Then we'll have to have a look at some of these other things that we still want to do. Okay, so now everything should be running, and I'm hoping multiple flywheels here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. Everything is being powered at a reasonable rate here now. And any excess, I believe, will be caught up in the flywheel. And I don't know if you need multiple flywheels or just the one, but I think our power is now a little bit better. Where is our diesel shortage? I don't really think we have a diesel shortage. It's just one of those things that I've set up. Okay, now come back to what we're doing over here in this location, and we'll see if all of this is now in fact balanced. We should have a fair bit of glass coming in. That is correct. that is being produced. We're making glass mix. We're creating salt over here. These guys are running, but yes, absolutely, that's fine. This guy is taking wastewater plus sand plus chlorine and generating water and dirt for us. So where, in fact, is our chlorine coming from? Over here. We're generating chlorine from brine, which is great. I don't think we need to ramp up the production. I think we're all good on the chlorine here, and we don't need any more than that. And I think, are we... Oh, no, this is what we're drawing in. So we can't get rid of brine in any other way. So the brine is basically exiting out that way, and that is all that it is. Okay, so that is providing us with dirt and with water. So the water is popping out all the way over this way, where we've got the water being... all of this is all filled up. So that's the thing. We're probably getting too much water than anything else. Desalinator is also providing us with water. Yes, that's the thing. High-powered steam over here. Yep. Okay, all good. We've got a fair bit of salt available. We've got not a lot of glass mix available. We've got tons of water. Our limestone and our sand is being filled up quite regularly, I believe. Acid is available, providing us all of these things. Okay, so I think that production is looking pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable production underway over here. So we should be able to deal with all of that. So what is the next best thing for us to do? Certainly we can repair the ship. I think that's a good one for us to take on. Our crude oil is low, but that's not a big problem because our diesel is in fact really good. We should have a cooling tower over here that is putting water back. So this fair bit of stuff over here. Let's just quickly have a look at this. So we're prioritizing stuff coming in at the O mark. That's fine. And then prioritizing going out to the O, and then the rest comes out this way. So once this thing is full, the only thing that I have a little bit of a problem with is if this thing can't actually send stuff out. That is a bit of a challenge if that is the case. Full output. Well, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Even though this thing is now full all the time in terms of steam. Should be okay. That, how much steam is it actually giving out? 8 per 10 seconds. So that's less than 1 a second. So all in all, looking good. Look at these flywheels. I'm loving it. I am loving it. These flywheels are running, meaning that we're storing a fair bit of extra power in here should we need a drop off of something. Okay, good. Now let's just have a look over here. We've got some diesel available, and so all of that is in fact working. Everything, and we've got almost no vehicles doing their thing there. Now the question is, do we build one of these guys? I don't know. I don't know if we build one of those. We certainly can build the big excavators or the big trucks. We've got that going, and we can start contemplating the upgrade to the next level, or actually... Oh, we've already done these. These greenhouses have been upgraded, and we are running corn. So really our food supply should be pretty awesome. Fertilizer is good. All in all, looking good. Looking really good. We should have tons of water available. Excellent. So the next thing that we may want to upgrade, we do need to start looking at household goods. Our Unity is awesome at this stage. So do we... Oh, is that full? Okay. Then if that's the case, we definitely need an upgrade or two. So let's run a quick upgrade through here. Let's get one of these upgraded. This guy has been repaired and it's been refueled. So let's head on out, see if we can make it somewhere. Let's go and head off and explore over there. We've upgraded both of these already. Excellent. So that's good. We still have, there's another one down here. That needs a lot of upgrading. And here we can actually trade electronics. It's still for iron ore. I don't know whether we want to do that unless we will run out of iron ore eventually. Okay, let's quickly head back to our research. Wheat farming. Electronics and maintenance. Love it, love it, love it. So we've got that. We're upgrading ship's engine number 2, and then we have anything in the queue? Not that I can pick up on. Better conveyor belts, definitely a thing. Large seawater pump gives us just more seawater. I don't think that's necessary. Exhaust filtration. This is an interesting one. So filters 75% of pollution from hot exhaust gases by extracting useful resources. So if we put in the pollution, the exhaust plus water, we get sulfur plus carbon dioxide plus low steam. Excellent. So that's a reduction in air pollution that's being produced. CO2 is damaging, but maybe not quite as damaging as the exhaust. Is that the piece here? Anyway, let's see once that's done. No research is selected. So let's move our way towards exhaust filtration. Digestate processing gives us the ability to turn food into fuel gas and digestate. I don't know what we do with digestate though. Doesn't seem like something we would need. Hydrogen production. What does this give us? Fuel gas plus steam high gives us hydrogen plus CO2. So some of these things, advanced smelting, looking forward to a lot of this stuff. So let's get our research lab 4 queued. So we'll go ahead and do that. So now that's okay. This location has been explored. We've got 13 population. That's given us rubber and electronics and copper. Excellent. Can we make our way over here, or do we just head on home? And then we'll probably upgrade the ship as well. So that's a good little trip over there. We didn't do any further damage to it. Now that we've got this piece going, we don't have the additional household goods. So household goods might be the next component that we need to grab. There's a fair bit of food available over here, so no need to worry too much. We can also start looking at ship engine upgrades, I think. Somewhere over here. Ship bridge 2. What is this? To provide advanced radar capabilities. You can certainly do that. Ship engine 2. Let's go back to that one and let's just do the engine first. So what does this give us? Increases speed and the range of the ship. That's the predominant issue that we need. So let's grab this. We'll start collecting all of this stuff so that the ship engine can be upgraded. As soon as we have everything we need, well, maybe let's not do multiple things at the same time. I was thinking we can do a couple of large trucks as well. Actually, we don't have any steel. So our steel production, that's the question. Do we go and ramp up our steel production? This is water into the cooled caster. Now, this guy requires 8 oxygen. This guy produces 8 every 20 seconds, 8 every 40 seconds. So we can run another setup like this over here. So let's go ahead and sort out another setup like this. So let's grab these 2 guys. Actually, that's not what we're going to do. We're just going to do one at a time. Let's start off with that one. I just want to create a little bit more steel. So if I flip this around, we'll give it a little bit of room this way. Yeah, I think that's going to be a little better. Yeah, let's do that. Get us that one, and we'll grab another one of these guys. I think that's going to be okay as well. I just want to make sure that we're at the very least on the same level. Like so. Are we out of power? Do we need way more power? Is that a thing? We will have to have a look at how we deal with that. Certainly we will. Okay, now let's quickly go and run that through there. Yeah, guys, go off that side. Now, this guy, should I boost it? Let's boost this one for a little bit and see if that actually does the trick here. Because it seems all filled up, though. Okay, well, let's switch these off for the time being. I will double up on this. What are we creating here? So let's... Oh, actually... Oh, yeah, now we can see it per minute. Maybe that's a better way of looking at it. So it creates 12 molten steel per minute. This one uses 24 per minute now. So really, we do need to hook this guy up if we're going to boost this one. Yeah, that seems to be reasonable. How much do you do per minute? You're giving us 24 molten iron per minute. You're using 24 molten iron per minute. So it's all looking pretty good. All I need to do is see about linking these guys up a little bit more. And I think it should be reasonable to continue to run that one off of there. So if I do a U-shaped conveyor, and we do this, so that one can work. Let's see about this one first, though. Can we? Oh, beautiful. That's going to work, and that's going to work as well. Awesome. I think that's awesome. I think that's good. I'm going to do a quick delivery over here. Here we go, because I think that might have been stuck. Awesome. So now that should in fact work. Excellent. That's good. What are we looking for here? We're turning iron into molten iron. That's the plan. We will go ahead and switch that on. What we'll also need here, though, is a little bit of this. Okay, and from this side, we will be... Actually, let's do that first. Okay, that should work. This one I will go ahead and do the quick deliver because I don't think anybody can actually deliver over there. And that means we can do the molten channel. What is the size of this molten channel? It can take 300 in 60 seconds. So that is by no means, that's not a problem. Let's just do that. A nice and quick and easy one. We will go ahead and switch this on. So as soon as that's being delivered, this guy should be producing a fair bit more steel. So that's the update of our steel production. One thing that I am missing over here is I need to get slag over there. So I'll just do it over this way. Come on. Really? Is that the best we can do here? Well, let's just do that then. It looks a little neater. And I will go ahead and do the quick deliver. So all of that should then work. We should be able to get our slag out as well. Nice. So a little bit of an add-on over there. This guy should now be running at full capacity. And that guy should be running at full capacity. Awesome. I think that's a good one. That means we will be upping our steel production for use of other things. We've got a fair bit of electronics housed over here. We could probably add an extra one just to make sure we've got tons of electronics available. There we go. Build another one over there. Get some more electronics in there. Actually, it should have been on the other side. Actually, before that happens, let's cancel it because I believe this one is... Anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's just put it on the other side. Makes it a little easier to fill up and not needing any funny business. Okay, now, what do we have over here in terms of... Is that upgrade been done? Really? I can't... Is it been done? Seems like it may have been done. We're collecting steel again? Interesting. So what does ship these do? Advanced radar capability. So if I do that, Wow, that's an extra huge amount of steel that is going to need. Let's cancel that one just for a minute. And let's quickly send this guy out. Exhaust filtration has been done. So we'll have a look at what we can do with that. So now, can we actually get all the way out here? No. What? Not enough crew? Hang on. Load the crew, please. We should have extra people. Yes, we have plenty of extra people. Now, can we get the ship out here? We can. So let's make the ship come... Actually, if we come out this way, we may be able to do both. So let's head out this way. See what that gives us. Exhaust filtration has been done. So now let's have a quick look at that. So if we come in over here, exhaust scrubber. Yes, so that gives us, where do we have a lot of exhausting going on and where we can then create sulfur and carbon dioxide and low powered steam, which will be able to generate more power for us. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. So if we're looking at where we've got smokestacks going, we've got a couple of smokestacks over here. Actually, this one and that one. So we've got a couple of smokestacks running. What is this guy actually doing? Oh, it's not actually doing anything. We're not using any more iron. Ooh, that's an interesting one. This gives me... but if we had to, we'll have to do another one of these guys over here to run it out that way. Anyway, I don't think that's necessarily the issue. What did we get over here? 12 pops plus all some other things. Can we come in over here? Yes, let's make our way over this way. Location is being explored, so let's keep an eye on that. Ooh, diesel is dropping. Why is diesel dropping? I'm a little concerned. Is everything working? We're out of crude. What? Ooh, something must be wrong. Full output of the sours. Okay, I know what's going on here. We are all filled up on sulfur. And all filled up on acid. Okay, well, at the very least, what we could do is we could go ahead and up our acid game a little bit by doing at least 2 more of them. Okay, so we can do that straight away, meaning we can move a little bit more of this stuff. And at the same time, I may go ahead and just do that. Tie that one in. You know what? I think I'm just gonna place it in over this way, so that we don't fill this area up too much, and we can still get the vehicles through here. Now, with that in mind, this is a U-shaped conveyor, so let's just do that. We will quick deliver this. We'll quick deliver that. And I believe that will at least make things move again. Okay, now we're in combat. We're upgrading the research labs. Well, researching the upgrade to the research labs. We should win this, but the boat will need a little bit of upgrading. Excellent, thank you. Ooh, our ship has discovered an oil rig and 29 electronics. So how many oil rigs do we have now? This is 1, 2, 3 oil rigs. 4 oil rigs. We've already got 4 oil rigs. What is this guy saying? No, let's head on home and get our ship repaired and potentially upgraded. Now, hopefully everything is moving again, and we should be getting our production back. So there is the unload of this is underway, and we can certainly up our game a little bit more over here. Now, what's going on over here? Ooh, that is what we still wanted to do. What is happening? Well, we need the ship to come on back. We are having dirt, and dirt can just be dumped straight away over here. That's okay. This guy needs a bit of repair, so please do that. Should be all good. It's not going to be too bad to get that done. Steel production is up and awesome again, so that's not bad. Okay, so now what I wanted to do is potentially start churning out a few more of these guys. There's a fair bit of everything, so Let's give me a couple of extra big trucks. It would be quite useful. Our glass production is all good, and I'm kind of thinking maybe in order to not just stop everything all the time, let's quickly add enormous additional storage here. Okay, so get all of that delivered. We'll get some enormous additional storage so we can continue to produce some glass. And then we'll probably do a little bit of a goods production in this general area. Where are we cutting down trees? Over here, so that's all good. There's some additional vehicles we can, of course, build for that. And we've got some electronics available. The ship's repair is underway, and our diesel seems to be struggling a little bit. Yeah, now we've got a little bit more room for acid. I think this will do the trick. I'm hoping everything is all good. Yeah, I think that's kind of holding. That is kind of holding. Ship was fully repaired. Now the question is, now that we've done that, can we go ahead and do the ship's bridge? I think we do. Let's do it. Let's start work on the upgrade of the ship's bridge. That's going to be a lot of stuff. Crude oil supply is low. Diesel supply is low. That's all good, I think. Now, we need to start looking at the production of... and I think it's in here, isn't it? Let's grab one of these guys and just have a quick look. We can, from glass and wood, we can produce goods. We can also do it from steel, which I don't... should we do it from steel? Is a little bit of the question that I have in my mind here. And you know what? I should also add a little bit of additional storage right over there, just to make sure that we get a little bit of additional parts there. So these guys, if it has everything, it gets a fair bit of a boost here. We don't need any additional ones. So potentially these upgrades can have us reduce the size of this facility. So we could maybe trim off one or even three of them if we do all the upgrades. And where I was looking for the scrubber could be a location. So how much does this thing give us? This exhausts 12 every minute. Okay, so from there, if we're saying this scrubber takes 96 every minute to produce 84 low steam. So if we go the low pressure steam, that's 48 per minute. So we basically need 96 exhaust per minute to do that. So where are we doing? Where is all of our exhaust happening? How much are you grabbing at the moment? That's the question. The question is, how much are you grabbing? This one is doing an exhaust? Potentially. This one is doing an exhaust of 24 per minute. Okay, are these guys doing exhausts? No. 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 Not that one. Not this one. Not that one. Over here, no, nothing. Nothing is doing exhaust apart from the boiler. So really, there's very little point in doing that. This is underpowered. We really do need more power. So let's switch on some of our diesel power. Ooh, we've actually got 2 diesel power on already. Let's switch on another one, and that should get us up there just for the time being. Now, any exhausts over here? This guy is generating about 12. So really, the only place where we can potentially go ahead and set that up is over here, where 12, actually 24, 12, so that's 24, well, 24 and 24 is 48, but this one is a little bit more. So even this is not gonna give us enough. Oh, there's 2 more over here. So, okay, that's good, that's good. If we combine all of these things together, we may do enough. So that's 24, plus 24 is 48, plus 24 is 72. So we need 2 more to go to 96, is that right? These don't do it. Wow. That is interesting. So we're nowhere near producing enough over here. Okay, research is done. Now, we need to do the upgrades, but I don't think Research Lab 4 or better is going to be required. So I don't have the upgrades for that just yet. So what we'll do is we'll backfill a little bit over here with the Research Lab 3 while we go ahead and have a look at our upgrades. So if I wanted to upgrade this guy, we can quite comfortably do that. Go nuts and upgrade this one for us. And then we'll upgrade the other one, and then our research will again be heading in the right direction. How is our upgrade going over here? It is slowly moving. We are maintaining our diesel supply. Okay, and I think our power seems to be running for the time being. But I think another low pressure steam setup is what is going to be required. This is a very, very good little setup, I think. What I can do is I can double up on this setup as is and use more coal for it. Let's have a quick look at our mines, and then we'll have a bit of an ending here. Ooh, our mines are looking good. Let's have a look at this. So we've actually dropped down as much as we potentially can over here. So that's actually just leaving us a little bit of an area. So if I put on the layer there, it seems to suggest we can go even deeper. That is interesting. Okay, well, let's switch that off for the time being. There is a fair bit of digging. Ooh, not a fair bit of digging going on. So what I'll do is I'm going to clear this out, right? And what we'll do is we'll just dig at the level, at the minus 2 level over here. So we'll just do that. There should be more than enough. Then we've already created the staging area to go down another level once we clear these guys out a little bit more. But I think that's going to be fairly sufficient. I will go and grab a little bit more over there just so that we clear it out from the edges. We could presumably also do that. Yeah, give us a little bit of a deeper dig on that side and see how that goes. Okay, so that's all good. There's a fair bit of work that can still be done over here, so that's not a problem for us. Let's have a quick look over here. We're getting pretty close to the end of the line here, but I think we can quite comfortably go ahead and dig out a little bit more on that side, and simultaneously we can do it over here also. Okay, that's pretty good, and we can come back and dig in there a little bit too. Any other digging locations? We can come and do some copper and coal up here also. But all in all, looking awesome. Did we finish this off? Not quite yet. But guys, I'm going to put a cut in this episode. I think we finally kind of figured out how the power should be working, and the power has been fairly stable. We do need to upgrade all of our vehicles. I think that is one of the next things that I'm going to do, is start spending a bit more on the upgrades of these vehicles. Though once we get our steel, the move of the steel over here is not quite right. Ooh, I can do the upgrade here. Let's do that upgrade, and then from there we will see where we go to next. All of that looking good. See you next time. Bye bye.